The following interview contains commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
You know it's the season of giving when you hear the bells and see those red kettles. The Salvation Army's Christmas campaign is in full swing right now, raising funds for programs that will help those in need, not just now, but all year round. Thanks for stopping by Minnesota and Company today. I'm your host, Jessica Fix. Joining me now from the Salvation Army are Twin Cities Commander Captain Josh Polanco and Paul Deakins, Executive Director of Development. Thanks for coming back, gentlemen. We love having you.
Thanks for having us.
And I do want to say, we have a QR code, so all you need to do is grab your phone, and it'll take you right to a page where you can choose how you want to support you can make a donation, you can volunteer. There's so many ways people can get involved. So that's a great thing to have. So Captain Josh, the Salvation Army, it's synonymous with the red kettles and bell ringing and raising funds this time of year, but you guys help people who are struggling all year round. Tell people at home what all you offer for people.
When you're given the season, it translates into meals for those who are struggling with food insecurity. It could mean housing support for those who are unhoused. It could mean that at a fire or a tornado or any kind of disaster, our disaster services team will be there providing nourishment, hydration, and emotional and spiritual care. So this giving today actually will go on for the rest of the year.
That's why it is so important. And in speaking about donations, Paul, you guys just launched this $500,000 match. Am I right?
You are correct. Yeah, and you'd be surprised, or maybe not be surprised, that 70% of our contributions come in during the holiday season. And so as Captain Josh talked about, year-end fundraising is so critical because it does carry that throughout the year so we can continue to provide services for those in need throughout the year. But we have had several generous donors that have stepped up and provided a $500,000 match that will be through the end of the year. So anyone that makes a gift between now and the end of the year can double their impact, and help twice as many people.
You can also volunteer. Tell us about how you guys rely on volunteers.
Every year, around 20,000 volunteers partner with us to make our services happen. And so we would like to invite everyone who's watching this to go to salvationarmynorth.org, sign up to be a volunteer, and join in the fun. It is fun to volunteer. Plus, it's always good to know that when you volunteer, you're helping somebody. So it's just an awesome way to give back in the season.
It is really incredible, and I mean, they're always happy and filled with joy,
Yes.
kind of like your campaign for this year. And Paul, this Christmas season, it does mean a lot to the Salvation Army. Tell us about that.
It does. As Christians, we celebrate the birth of our Savior, and that's important to us, but it's also the season of giving. And we rely on people to donate, to volunteer in order to able to provide the services that we do. Studies are showing that nearly 2/3 of Americans now are living paycheck to paycheck, and so things are tough out there. And many of us are finding one tragedy, one job loss, one bad decision that we can find us without a home or without a family. And so times are tough. And that again, that's why this $500,000 match is so important, because people can really double the impact and really help people in need.
And that, I mean, it could be your neighbor, it could be your friend. It's just like you were saying, it can impact everyone. Yeah, and I mean, just the price of food and all of that stuff has gone up so much. So that is really making a difference. When people get involved, there's so many different ways that they can help serve, correct?
Yes, I mean, some of our volunteers, they could be bell ringers, they could be serving meals, they could be a mentor for a young person. So really, we pride ourselves in matching talent and giftings and passions with opportunities to serve.
And it's also a great opportunity to volunteer all year round. There's plenty of other things to do that don't just involve December, correct?
Correct. We have folks that come out and help us with office work. They might help us with program support. All year round, there's opportunities for people to serve.
Go to salvationarmynorth.org to find out more information on how to volunteer or make a donation. Now through the end of the year, that donation is going to be matched. That's incredible. If you would like to ring a kettle, you can sign up today by going to registertoring.com. We would like to thank the Salvation Army for sponsoring today's interview.